that this is a time of year when everybody's kind of scrambling to get back to work and school, and we've had this time off, and maybe you've taken the time to sort of get ready for the new year. But if you haven't, and you're still trying to sort out, how do I get through all the aftermath? I want you to just take a deep breath, because this aftermath place doesn't have to be super stressful. If you are not ready to start school today, then don't. There have been many years where I've thought, I'm just going to give myself another week, because there is that almost like crazed energy that happens between Christmas and New Year's. We live in a tourist spot, so in San Diego, so it's we're inundated with a lot of people during this time period. So it feels harder to go shopping, harder to go sightseeing, harder to do the things that we normally like to do. So we often like to give ourselves even another week so that everybody goes home, and then we have the chance to sort of breathe back into our space. So if that's your reality at all, if you felt like you were super hurried and rushed, give yourself another couple of days. Maybe you want to start on Wednesday instead of Monday, or maybe you need a whole week. And if you're going to do that, though, I just want to tell you, take take good stock of sort of what it is that you feel like needs to happen for you to start. If you're really struggling to get back to school because maybe you didn't get the planning time over the holiday that you wanted, and so you're trying to sort of wrangle that, or maybe you've had a big house project like we did, and your house is just not ready for you to get back in, in the swing of things. Give yourself a couple of extra days, but don't just sort of be all airy-fairy about them. What I would say is get out a piece of paper right now and write down, what exactly do I need to do to feel really good about starting back to school and to feel really good about starting the new year? And then once you have that, then you can look at it and get it, because it's so important to get it out of your head, So once you have it and you've got it on paper and you can see it, then you can sort of break it down and go, okay, well, it's going to take me 2 hours to get the house back in order, or it's going to take me 3 hours to get some planning done so that I'm ready to, start school again. So then you can sort of look at where you can get that time that you need. So I want to sort of encourage you to do that. I also want to encourage you to just breathe out. Remember that it's not a big deal, that you can take a couple of extra days, that just because everybody else went back to school doesn't mean you have to go back to school. If there was something you didn't get to do over the holiday that you really wanted to, go do it. Have fun with your kids. Enjoy yourselves and really just sort of breathe and have a good time. I encourage you to come up with self-care for yourself for at least once a month, every month through this year, and sort of maybe brainstorm some ideas for yourself. I also encourage you to sort of come up with some family ideas on like some family field trip that you could do every month. So that's just you and your family, and maybe dad can take the time off from work and you guys can go and do something fun together. It doesn't have to cost a lot. It doesn't have to be a big epic family event, but just some time that you can spend together and just remind yourself why you homeschool and just sort of breathe out. So happy New Year, and we'll see you later.